It's very important for us to understand what is the main reasons why our business is failing so that we can track down the right path to become successful in our business. So in today's video, that's the thing that I'm about to share to you, because I believe knowing these kind of reasons or knowing these kind of mistakes will definitely give you an enlightenment to become successful in your business. Okay, so the top number five reasons why your business is not growing or why business failed is, the number five is too much learning but less action. Okay, so watching videos, listening to podcasts, streaming or searching different kind of information and knowledge on the internet. There's nothing wrong doing that, but unfortunately, when we are stuck on the process of learning and we are just only focusing on learning without implementing or taking actions from the things that we usually need in order for us to become successful in our business, then your business will going to fail. Remember that the success always requires action. Okay, it requires consistency and it requires effort as well. So without action, there's no guarantee that you will become successful in your business. So learning is a part of a process, but most likely 70% of the thing that you need to put on the business is more likely we're gonna rely on action. So just like what Gary Vaynerchuk says, you need to do hustle. So when we say hustle, we need to take action. All right, so for the fourth reasons why business fail or why business is not growing is that you most likely someone who would like to skip on failure. Okay, so when you're gonna look on the internet right now, you can search all of the answers that you need, all of those, let's say, essential information that your business is requiring for you to become successful or for you to grow in your business. However, most of the time, a lot of entrepreneurs is dealing with system and tools that will gonna help them become successful in business. There is nothing wrong with that, but the thing is, we are someone who always hide ourselves from failure. That's why we would like to find an answer so much dependent on the tools and the system that we have. You see, failure is part of success. So without failure, you cannot become successful. You cannot jump straight ahead on the success that you want just because that you skip failure. Failure is always there, okay? There is a big difference of failing compared to quitting. So you have to understand that in order for you to become successful in your business, you don't need to avoid failure, but instead, you need to face failure. So for the third reasons why your business fail and why your business is not growing is because that maybe you're someone who loves to complain. All right, so it's not something that we can avoid. Okay, so most of the time our day is not good. We experience some sort of, let's say, trouble, or maybe some bad negative, or let's say criticisms from the other people about our business. Well, you see, if you're someone who is going to complain every now and then because you're experiencing hardship, struggles on your business, whatsoever, or whatever problems that you encounter in the future, if you're someone who is always complaining, then that's probably a thing that will gonna stop you to become successful. Okay, every now and then, entrepreneurs always experience hardship. Now, the difference between you and the other entrepreneurs who became successful on their field, instead of they look for something to complain, when they face failure, they used to, let's say, look for a solution. Okay, instead of complaining, why not look for a solution? Because complaining will not gonna do any good in your business. I'm telling you that. Complaining will just only gonna slow down your progress to become successful, slow down on your let's say results, or to whatever things or goals that you would like to achieve. But if you are trying to look for a resolution instead of complaining, then that will gonna give you like an edge to become more proficient on the field that you choose. Let's say you are in a real estate, or maybe you're someone who is selling products about how to lose weight. You see, you might encounter so many people who are likely would like to criticize you about your business. But if you're gonna try to adapt those things and you lose your track doing your business, you start complaining, then surely you're gonna fail on your business. Instead of complaining, find a way how you're going to look for a resolution to your business, because that will surely gonna help you out to succeed on your business. All right, so for the second reasons why your business is failing, or maybe why your business is not growing, is because that you're someone who doesn't love to invest knowledge. Okay, so you know what? There's like so many things on the internet that you can find for free. Information, steps, how-to, tutorials, whatsoever. Okay, but there are quite few informations that will gonna lead you to the right blueprint. Okay, so when I say right blueprint, these are most likely the steps. Okay, that let's say me who became successful in this business, what exactly the step that I use or that I implement on my business, how do I made it through to that kind of procedure or to that kind of results. Now, a lot of people is always digging for free information. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's the thing that we are able to adapt with other people, or maybe the way how we nurture ourselves. However, there's a big difference of acquiring knowledge coming from free sources rather than acquiring knowledge coming from experience. Okay, most of the time those knowledge coming from experience doesn't have to be, let's say, something that you can get in an open source. Most likely you have to invest on it. Okay, now I know that maybe someone of you, or maybe someone like you, will gonna say, oh, that's another expense. Remember this: knowledge or learning something, especially the blueprint or the steps in order to you to become successful in your business, that's not absolutely an expense, but it is an investment to your knowledge, so that you can stand alone on yourself once that you started to have, or you started to goal yourself to achieve the results that you want. You see, people always think that investing on the knowledge that you have, or investing on the knowledge that you need, is more likely an expense. Absolutely not true. When I started doing the business, I almost invested around 3,700 US dollars just for me to learn how to do the business right. So those knowledge that I've learned practically and strategically coming from those mentors that I know, they do have this kind of big impact in my business. That's why I used to tell every now and then that if there is a way for you to accumulate knowledge, especially the steps, okay, not just only motivation, not just only how to, always look for the steps on how you will going to become successful on your business. That exactly will gonna bring you to the success that you want. And always remember this: those gold mines or blueprints or steps that you can probably get and learn is not something that you can always get open source. You have to put an effort to learn something like that. So most likely you have to put something, or let's say an investment to your knowledge. Okay, so that's the thing that you have to remember, because if you're someone who will always rely on open source, then there will be a delay on your success, whether you like it or not. All right, so for the last part, why your business is failing or why your business is not growing is that this is the most hardest part: being a human. Being a human means becoming emotional. Okay, I know that there are quite few times that you do the business and there is like a certain problem arise, maybe family, relationship, maybe corporate issues, whatsoever. Okay, there are quite few moments that when you attach yourself emotionally to those, I would say, external barriers that will not gonna help you out become successful, you are drawn to that kind of emotional level or emotional state, then your business will going to fail, or will gonna fail. I'm telling you that because the most hardest part to avoid is not actually rejection, failure, or other things like that. The most hardest part to avoid in business is to become emotionally unstable. When you are doing the business, you have to get this kind of emotions that you have to become strong. You have to be straightforward. You have to always look for a positive things in life, and how can you achieve that greater success that you deserve. Most of the time, that's the hardest part, because when you make decision, or maybe up until now, maybe you are involved in such a business and you have this kind of relationship issue, you can notice to yourself that it's hard to pay attention, or it's hard to concentrate to such things because emotionally you are unstable. Now, I know that it will gonna be hard for you to do it, especially if you're just only starting. But I'm telling you that when you become, let's say, clear on your vision, especially on your business, you have to set aside your emotion. Emotion will not gonna help you out become successful in your business. So you have to pay attention. What you need to learn is to absolutely learn how to handle your emotions. So if you're a business person, then externally you have to take action and do whatever things that you would like to do in order for you to become successful in your business. Now, set aside your emotions. I'm not saying that do not care about things. I'm not saying that do not care about your relationship, your corporate world, or whatever things that might, let's say, affect your emotion. But what I'm saying here is that learn how to set aside yourself from becoming a businessman, or maybe becoming like a father, a boyfriend, or whatever who you are right now. You have to set aside on that. Do not let emotions interfere on the higher goals that you have, because one mistake might gonna lead you to failure. So be careful on that. That's the reason why it is considered as the number one, okay, top reason why people are failing on their business, because they don't have control on their emotions. Okay, so I hope you learned something on this video, and for more strategies and tips, you may go ahead and like my YouTube videos, or if you're watching these videos on Facebook, you can like my page. You can go ahead, comment, share my videos if this is something helpful to you, and any concerns, suggestion, tips, you can also email me at the Curvin at theofficialmck.com. I'm widely open. I'm surely gonna help you out to whatever things that you would like to ask me. So thank you so much for watching this video, and bye for now.